Pollard. And Steve's a really good man. Steve's an intelligent man, and that's the thing, we will survive because we're bright people. Steve Pollard, take the stage, sir. Thank you.
Hello, Scotland. What a historic setting for what I hope is a historic day. And I've been looking back at Scottish history, because this is not the first time this nation has had to stand up and fight for its freedoms.
Freedom!
I want you to look back and find a speech that rallied this proud nation before. I had to go back 700 years to find such a speech. Picture the scene. Stirling Bridge, 1296. A small army of Scotsmen, heavily outnumbered, goes on to defeat their enemy and score a proud victory for this nation. Rallied by a speech by that famous true son of Scotland, the Australian actor Mel Gibson in the movie Braveheart. Now we're going to need our humour in the months and days ahead, so please keep that with you always. People loved that movie Braveheart throughout the world. It touched the hearts and souls of millions. Why did they love that movie? I'll tell you why. Because it was a movie about a man who believed in standing up to tyranny. Do we still believe in standing up to tyranny in this country? And at its heart, it was a movie about a man who believed in standing up to unjust laws. Prima nocta, the first night, a Scotsman had to give his wife to the local lord. An abomination, an unjust law. Do we still believe in standing up to unjust laws? And at its heart, it was a movie about a man who wanted to live in peace with his family. Do we still want to live in peace with their families? And at his heart, it was a movie about a man who wanted nothing more than to go to the alehouse with his friends without having to show a vaccine passport. I made that bit up. And at its heart, it was a movie about a man who believed that you might have to fight and die for your freedom. Do we still believe in fighting for our freedom in this country? And the battle cry 700 years ago, I don't know if these words were correct, but I believe they were. You may take our lives, but you'll never take our freedom! And 700 years later, here we stand again in defiance of tyranny. We're still fighting for those freedoms, but we have a new battle cry. And I'm going to get a bit of choir practice going with you today, because as we walk through Edinburgh, we need to hear this ringing throughout Scotland. So I'm going to shout out today's battle cry, and I want you to shout it from the top of your lungs 3 times. No vaccine passports!
No vaccine passports!
No vaccine passports! No vaccine passports! And to all the nurses and the amazing staff in the NHS and our wonderful carers and anyone facing the abomination of no jab, no job, we have another war cry for today. Please, no vaccine mandates!
No vaccine mandates! No vaccine mandates! No vaccine mandates!
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, on our final speaker, we speak a lot about standing up, and a woman who's done it from the very